We very much appreciate your being here today and your willingness to share your insights with the investment advisor community. I will jump right in with some of the issues that investment advisors are following closely and care deeply about. I'll start out with the SEC's Investment Advisor Asset Manager Agenda announced by Chair White. She announced a 5-part suite of initiatives that will enhance the oversight of the investment advisor community. And the first set of proposals was a data gathering set, Form ADV, more detail for on separate accounts and other matters for investment advisors, and a much more detailed and more frequent set of reporting for mutual funds. You received a lot of comments on the proposal.
That's an understatement, I think.
Both from the entire community and the IAA. I think it's fair to say that they were largely supportive of the goals of the data gathering proposals. A number of commenters, including the IAA, suggested that some of the information regarding borrowings and derivatives be submitted confidentially, similar to Form PF. And we would appreciate hearing your perspective on the goals of the data gathering and what is really an SEC regulatory goal versus what is useful from a public perspective.
I think in many ways we call it the PRIME initiative at the SEC. We're trying to basically update, modernize, and enhance the way we regulate for the 21st century, much like many of you are struggling to figure out how to use technology in a world that's increasingly disrupted. We're trying to do the same thing. So structured data is one element of that, is asking people to submit data in a form that's easy for us to store and understand. I was actually surprised when I got to the commission to learn we were collecting data across many different divisions, and the divisions weren't necessarily talking to one another. Sometimes we were buying data from outside groups who were cleaning our own data and making it easier for us to use. So to some degree, this is a project, going forward of how to modernize government and regulation. I can't speak specifically to a rule because it's before me right now, but I think to go to principles, ultimately that tension between private and public is always there, and making sure we're helping our registrants and not harming them is an active part of the debate. It's very important that you weigh in when we do these rules. People are putting their best ideas forward, and you are actually out on the frontier being investment advisors every day and thinking through how you're collecting your own data and how you're protecting your own data. So we very much need to hear from you as we go through these rulemaking processes so that we can do the best job possible.